the girl a-running in a group. She had a high-speed motor in a 40 Ford coupe. She had a racing cam and a supercharged. Look at Buddy, hot rod at large. She's a hot rod. She's a hot rod. She's my hot rod.
Anyway, up in Traverse City, Michigan, the Eaton Auto Group, while everybody else is going electronics, the Eaton Group has decided that's enough. We're going to go and we're going to repair the internal combustion engine to the point where it is the best that it can be. It's going to be the very, very best. So they have actually they are the Vortec people. They're the people that are getting better and cleaner mileage with internal combustion because they don't think it's going away anytime soon. And guess what? They're right. It's not. In my lifetime, there'll be electronic cars. There are already electronic cars out there. They're not very popular. They're not very dependable, and they're kind of clunky, but they're going to get better. They're only going to get better. They're going to evolve, and they're going to turn into the mode of transportation of choice. But it's not going to be in my lifetime. So just keep the gas stations running. Just keep it happening. I want these people at Traverse City, Michigan, the Eaton Auto Group, E-A-T-E-N-O-N Auto Group. I want them to work on hydrogen cars. I really do. I really, really do, because I think that's good. Or natural gas. That's internal combustion, but you know what? The oil companies don't like that much either. But what are you going to do? It's none of their business. It's us. We need good transportation, cheap fuel, good economy, reliable transportation. Look at all these recalls I'm telling you about every week. Huh? Check out these recalls. It's nuts. The companies are starting to come around. They're starting to say, oops, maybe, just maybe, we better start making a car that the American people are proud of and safe. And it better be safe because we're paying big money for safety. Big dough. And they're not safe. If you've got Takata airbags or if you've got the seat belts that are made by whoever or you got an ignition switch made by Delphi, your car's not safe. It's just not. That's that simple. Let's see what they do for us in the coming years because they better get busy. And they better get busy right now.
Hey, hello,
You're
George.
up.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are we doing?
Boys and girls, this is Vicky.
Yes, it is.
This is Vicky from Deja Vu. They got a car show coming up, our ninth annual. Whoa. We've been doing this now for the car guy's been involved for 4 or 5 years already. And I got to tell you, this car show at Deja Vu is a class act. Vicky, you guys put on a whale of a show. Tell us what you got going this year.
Well, we are going to have, first of all, it's going, all of our proceeds are going to life-changing services for the veterans.
It's early in the morning.
It's local veterans.
It's all for local veterans up there in Porter County and Lake County.
Yep. And they've served over 568 veterans transitioning. They've assisted 3 in college degrees, 79 with permanent housing, and they're always in need, so we try to help them out every year. They're currently looking for a van right now. They always need meat and food and volunteers for other events. So Laurice over there, she does a great job, and we've been working with her for 7 years now. I think our first 2 shows were for other things, but yeah, now that we've started working with them, that's what we do every year.
You know, Vic,
we have girls that will be dressed up here in pinup, and so they can take pictures with your cars. We have trophies going out for all different kinds of categories. It's a ton of fun, and of course, George the Carguy is going to be there judging.
Yeah. I tell you what, I'll even judge the pinup girls if you want. That's not a problem. I have vast experience in judging beauty shows, but don't believe me, Vic. The cause of this. You guys do a great job with these people, and they've been out there. And are they going to be the ones cooking out there again this year?
Yep, they'll be cooking food for sale, so they'll be grilling on the grill.
Oh, perfect.
And we do have, it is kid-friendly also, so you can bring the kids by.
Oh, yeah. There's always great big trucks and stuff there, and kids just love that show.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. We're starting at 10 a.m.
10 a.m., that's next Sunday.
Next Sunday, correct, the 13th.
You have trophies for Best in Class, Best Paint Job, Best Show, Best in Show, Best Import, Best Antique, Best Stock, Muscle, Custom, Modified, Lowrider. You guys always get some really great lowriders at that show, I know. That's the first that's the first time I ever had to judge a show that had lowriders.
Yeah, we have like a whole group that comes out. It's a lot of fun.
I thought one was going to jump on me. They get it up and they get them off the ground. I'm driving by on my scooter and this thing goes up in the air. I thought it was coming to jump on me. It was a car. It was so cool.
Yes, absolutely.
These Veterans Life-Changing Services, they do an absolute ton of stuff for these guys. I've been with them. I've been involved with them. I've been out to their restaurant there in Gary or Maryville, whatever you want to call that. And
yeah.
And they just do a great job with everything. And you guys put on a class show for them. This is a typical example of a business giving back to the community and taking care of the people around them because it means so much. These veterans, they gave everything for us. It's time we do a little bit for them. That's all there is to it. If you know what I mean. I'm just saying. That's just the way it's got to be. I love this show, and I love the place, the girls. It's a class act. The pinup girls are gorgeous. It's just fun. Get some pictures taken with your convertible with the pinup girls. Maybe I'll bring She Who Will Be Obeyed in her poodle skirt out there this year. She'll be the hit of the show.
There we go. You know what? I got some really great donations this year too of things that we can raffle off. I've got a car collection from the Brickyard 400. I believe it's the first year.
Oh wow!
Of cars from the Brickyard 400, and then I've got a wall clock for oh my gosh, Gordon. It's a Gordon wall clock.
Oh my!
And I've got a NASCAR jacket too. So
whoa, that's big.
Kind of excited about those items.
Oh, that's a big deal. A NASCAR jacket. Oh,
yeah.
I had to buy She Who Will Be Obeyed one once out in Michigan because it got chilly. That was a $240 jacket.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was find a credit card somewhere because I don't carry that kind of cash. I mean, come on. But anyway, yeah, that's a great deal. Now, you said something about a car wash this Sunday.
Yes.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow, the 6th. We're going to be out here right at the club on the side lots. We're going to have girls in bathing suits washing your car for $10 a car. And all of that is also going to be going towards this donation for the Veterans Life-Changing Services.
You girls are going to get. You guys are going to get these. You girls are going to get the veterans their van one way or the other, aren't you? This is great. More fundraisers, more stuff. That is so cool. A sexy car wash, and my car needs washed maybe 2 or 3 times. For $10, I mean, come on. Who gets a hand wash for $10? That's crazy. You can't get a car wash for $10. And that beats.
Yep,
that
and
beats
I suggest
your car
you stay in the car while it's being washed.
All right, now if you got any questions on this event, you can call 219-963-0555 and get a hold of Vicky and the gang and find out what's happening. Deja Vu is on Ripley Street, right? It's you know what it is? Ripley Street, like what, half a block or a block south of Ridge Road?
Yep. We are just past the Dairy Queen.
You won't miss it.
Can't miss it.
Oh, there'll be cars everywhere. It's really, really cool. It's a great thing.
Yeah, we fill up really quick. I have guys out here really early getting their spots. So.
Oh yeah, save me a spot in the back where I can unload my scooter. The last time I was there, we had so many cool cars. Jesse James had a truck there. There was a guy with a limo hot rod that was a Corvette. It was a Corvette. How do you make a limo out of a Corvette, first of all? And second of all, how do you get out of it?
Right.
I'm not sure how you get out of it. Well, Vicki, we're right up against the break. Give me a call later on, if you will. We'll talk some more about this anytime. You are so great. You guys are just the best. You know that.
Thanks, George. We really appreciate you coming down, too, and being involved in this.
I'll be out there judging, and you tell the girls that the big guy is on his way.
They're ready for you.
Oh, I bet they are. They always give me a hard time. Thanks, Vic. Thanks for calling.
Thanks, George. We'll see you next week.
Okay, babe. I'll tell you what,
All right.
guys, you don't want to miss this show. This is the show you don't want to miss because it's fun. It's a class act. The girls are pretty. The cars are great. There's always a bunch of stuff for kids to do. Cool cars, cool stuff. And here's the deal. We've been following this thing in Mississippi at the Nissan plant in, who cares, Canton, Mississippi, yes. Nissan Motor Company's Canton, Mississippi plant. We've been following this for how long? We've been following this for at least 2 months. This is the second organization attempt by the United Auto Workers at a foreign car plant. Now, let me go back and go over this one more time with you. All the American plants in the United States have union representation of some kind. None of the foreign car plants do. None. They were trying to get that one in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and they're still beating up on those people, and that's a Volkswagen plant. Well, this Nissan plant in Canton, Mississippi, apparently a lot of bad things went on. They were scheduled for a union vote yesterday, and they took it. But working up to that vote yesterday, there was intimidation. It was like the old days. It was like the roaring 20s. There should have been guys with ball bats standing outside the plant waiting to smack you if you didn't vote for the union, or if you got to vote for the union, or if you did. It doesn't matter. This was all intimidation and it was all roughly done. It was badly treated. And I'm against that. I'm also against car makers not having union representation, because a union guarantees a lot of bad guys a job. Don't get me started. But it also means that you get trained, qualified people. The union works them through an apprenticeship program. It makes the company not take George, your car guy, and throw him into putting new windshields in, because guess what? I don't know how to put a windshield in. Never had to put a windshield in my life. I call people to do that. That's what the union does. The car makers need this. These people need this. If we had more and better union representation in these car makers, we might not have as many recalls as we have. Somebody would have blown the whistle on Takata a long time ago if there was unions in the import business, okay? And these people, well, yesterday Mississippi took the vote. Canton, Mississippi took the vote, and 2-1 rejected the union. Big mistake, Canton, Mississippi. Big mistake, Nissan plant. You needed this. You really and truly needed this. You should have voted for it. I'm just upset by that, and that's just all there is to that. There are times when and like I say, don't get me started with the bad guys keeping their jobs and the fat cats filing their pockets and riding around in Cadillacs and Lincolns and not taking care of the worker. But you get better workers. You get more trained workers. You get a better product when it's union made. I'm just saying that, and you do. I firmly believe that. Now, if I was the king of the forest, you want to let me run the unions? Be a whole different ballgame, and these guys would all be making more money because I wouldn't be taking as much, because I don't need to drive a Lincoln. But that's okay. And I don't give money to politicians. Ever. More union news, and this is local. This hits close to home. Local 701, which is 701 is the northern part of the district here in Illinois, and Indiana I don't even know if Indiana's involved. I know it's Illinois for sure. Indiana's right to work. Illinois has two mechanics unions here, one that's city and north and the other one's that's south. 701 is the city and north. It's 130 dealers and 1,700 mechanics walked out. They're on strike. No, and that's local 701, not the 711 or 713 or whatever the one is out this way. They have a contract that's they got 5 more years, I think. These guys walked out because they want more training. They want the dealerships to pay for more training. They want dealerships, of course, they want a raise. Everybody wants a raise, for God's sakes. Everybody deserves a raise every so often. And they want, better working conditions, just all kinds of little stuff the dealers are adamantly saying nothing. You get nothing. They're going to take your insurance away. You're going to make you pay for it. There's a Cadillac dealer up there in the city that supposedly, now this is all rumor, and I never, ever do rumor, but I got this on social media from a guy that I trust. This Cadillac dealer took all the mechanics and rolled their toolboxes out in the parking lot and said, "You're fired. Come and get them. We're going to hire new people. You want to go on strike? We're going to fire you." I don't know how that's going to turn out. That can't be good when that gets over with. I don't think what they're wanting is too much, but the dealers don't want to give anything because, they need their big dough. I mean, these guys, if you notice what dealers are now, everybody's a conglomerate. There's one name on 7 different car dealers, one name on 7 different other car dealers. I mean, it's just the way it is. It's not like they're not making money. They're selling cars. They're doing service. They get they put pressure on their people to sell. The poor mechanics, the poor service writers, and service managers. That's why they go through so many service managers and writers. They beat them to death if they don't sell. If a guy comes in for a recall on his frontal airbags, throw it up in the air and take the wheels off and check his brakes. Sell him a brake job. Tell him he can't leave without a brake job. It's too dangerous. That's what they do. Pressure. The dealers need to come together with these guys and get them back to work. Give them a little bit of what they want. Give them the training. Training is just a no-brainer. Come on. Hopefully by next week, if they're still on strike, and there are no signs, as of this morning, I got an email from a friend of mine that says there are no signs of give and take on either side. The dealer group that represents all the dealers, they're not giving, and the union's not giving.